Hello, all you Americans out there who do not want Trump to be elected. I have a message for you. I've been living in Miami for many years. That's where I started helping Operación Libertad Venezuela. And I know something about politics. I've been involved in campaigns. Florida is key. Florida is key. It's a battleground state. But right now, it's not in play. I see the people on CNN and MSNBC not mentioning it. That's a big, big fail. Florida has to be won. And the way to win Florida is to win Miami. And the way to win Miami is to win the Latino vote. And how do you win the Latino vote? By stop being so bland on the narco-terrorism. Cuba, Venezuela, Nicaragua, they are narco-terrorist states. Even the Department of Justice says that Venezuela is a narco-terrorism regime. It's not me who's saying it. Furthermore, the International Criminal Court is saying that the regime in Caracas is committing crimes against humanity. The Organization of American States is saying that they are doing that as I'm speaking now. So this is not hard. This is not difficult. All you need to do to gain the vote in Miami, and that's Florida, and that's the presidency, Biden and Harris, well, Harris now that Biden is out, is to do the right thing in Latin America. How hard can it be to do the right thing? We all know now that the people in Venezuela, 80% plus, want the narco dictatorship out. Let's look at this and let's look how it plays out. These are the South American immigrants in the United States by country of origin, 2010 and 2022. And look here, the increase, the big increase is Venezuela, 263%, followed by Brazil, 82, and Colombia, 46. The rest are not significant. This is where the immigrants are coming from. This is what Trump is using in the campaign, painting the Venezuelans as the danger. You know what the Venezuelans want most of all? They want to go home. But they can't because there is a narco dictator controlled. First Chavez was helped by Cuba, and now the boss is Vladimir Putin. Maduro's boss is Vladimir Putin. His bodyguards are Russian. He cannot leave even if he wants to. I've heard now say that even the Wall Street Journal published that Biden has offered Maduro to go into asylum. Well, it won't happen because the others in that narco-terrorist organization will not allow it because they don't have an asylum to go to. And Putin will not allow it. I mean, Putin, for crying out loud, he orders his own soldiers to shoot those who try to flee the battle. And that's what they do with Maduro. He can't flee. This has only one end, and that is to do the right thing. There is an international convention called Responsibility to Protect. Here are committed now crimes against humanity. In May and Operación Libertad Venezuela's investigation, clandestine investigation, they have committed genocide. The international community has declared itself under the obligation to act in situations like that. So it's no longer a question of national sovereignty. The government of Maduro has no legitimate claim to shield himself behind national sovereignty. Take a tough stand. Say the right words. Say that this is a narco-terrorist dictatorship. This is a tyranny. This is a puppet state of Russia. Just say it and be clear and let the policy follow the words. And a lot of these voters, because, a lot of these immigrants don't have the right to vote, but they are not disconnected. Miami is dominated by Cuban refugees who know very well what's going on. extremely well. Why do you think a lot of them vote for Republican presidential candidates, even though they are Democrats? Because the Democrats in Washington don't speak truth to power. They don't stand up against terrorism. And that's what I need. That's what we all need from the Democratic Party candidate to the presidency, to speak clearly in matters of freedom, democracy, and national security. I think that's about it, right? I said it all now.